What up, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, May 7th. Ty Nitty's birthday from Infamous Mob. Happy birthday to my brother Ty Nitty. If you don't know Ty Nitty, got a dope record with him featuring him and OGLs called Real Ninjas Do Real Things. Go ahead and check that out. Video's out right now. Yep. A lot of features in the video. Shout to Havoc, LES, Big Noid, Crazy Hood, DJ EFN, Drink Champs, Grind Mode, everybody in there, man. A bunch of real ninjas. Yeah, man. A lot of people ask me, why do you call it Real Ninjas? Hey, man, that's the lingo, right? That's today's era lingo. And especially, I ain't gonna be out there, putting out my single in the public called Real Niggas, right? Excuse my language, but it is what it is. So, Real Ninjas. Real Ninjas, and I thought it was clever too, as everybody else did. So, Real Ninjas is out right now on all platforms. The video's on YouTube. Go ahead and check it out. Featuring the birthday boy, my man Ty Nitty, and my boy OGLs. Harlem, big up. Queens, big up. Miami, big up. Las Vegas, big up. You already know. All right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, what are we going to get into today? What are we going to get into today? Big shout to everybody on my Twitch, my Facebook, my YouTube Live. I appreciate you guys always chiming in. Man, last night, new music at 10. We did it up. We're going to do it again tonight at 10 o'clock, all right? DJEpps.com if you want to submit your music. I'm going to give you some more information about that in a little bit, all right? But in the meantime, today is, once again, Thursday, May 7th. Today is the day Terminator X and the Valley of the Jeep Beats came out. Yeah, 35 years ago, man. Shout to Public Enemy's own Terminator X. A lot of people, let me not say a lot of people, a lot of DJs, such as myself, we looked up to certain DJs, from the 80s, all the way to the 90s. Now, back in the 80s, man, oh my God, Red Alert was the man, still is the man, so shout to Red Alert. We enjoyed listening to him. We also enjoyed watching, DJ Premier with Gangstar. We enjoyed watching Jam Master Jay with Run DMC. Jazzy Jeff with the Fresh Prince. But we also enjoyed Terminator X with Public Enemy. Now, Terminator X was a bit different, man, because of the militant and the gear that they would wear and his aura he projected on stage with Public Enemy, Chuck D, and Flavor Flav was absolutely phenomenal. So salute to Terminator X. One of the baddest DJs. And once again, man, 35 years ago, man, he brought out that Terminator X and the Valley of the G Beats. That's today's hip hop news. All right, man. So go ahead and look that up if you don't know about that. Spinal Curve, what's poppin'? How you doing? Everybody in Iowa checking in. I appreciate the love. You know what it is. Yeah. Lady Maury in the building. How you doing? LJ in the building. Shout my brother DiBiase. Who else? Sir King. 333 in the building. Ms. Midwest. Your joint last night on New Music Radio was phenomenal. That was dope. And we're looking to hear some more, man. We're looking to hear some more from you. My platform is your platform, man. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I do New Music Radio at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow is going to be a special time at 12 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So get ready for that tomorrow. But last night, yeah, Ms. Midwest turned it up. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the Midwest. Always chiming in, tuning in to your boy DJ Epps. Big Headbands was popping. Tatiana Nicole in the building. The Real Rouge in the building. Josh was popping. Kid YM was good. Yeah, man. So, tonight is the night. French Montana, Rick Ross. Who you going for? Who do you think has a better catalog? Like I said, and like I like to, tell everybody, this is not a battle. Who wins here is hip hop. That's who wins. Hip hop. These guys, these figures, these friends, French Montana and my brother Rick Ross, these guys are gonna go celebrate their catalog, their music, their ambiance, their crowd, their fan base. They're gonna celebrate, and you're about to hear some joints. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's some joints. I bet you there's some people that's gonna be like, damn, I forgot he did that joint, or damn, I haven't heard that song in a minute. You might even say, damn, I didn't know he the one that did that joint. Yeah, you've been underneath a rock. That was that boy French Montana. That was that boy Rick Ross. It's about to be popping in verses tonight. Man, I'm gonna be in the middle of my new music at 10, but you know what I mean? But I'll go watch the replay and go enjoy it, man. But it's gonna be crazy. French Montana, Rick Ross versus tonight. Shout my brother DJ Nasty. I know he gonna be on the 1 and 2s up there. Like I said, I think it's just gonna be a pure celebration. Definitely some Bel Air is gonna be in the building, in the air. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be dope. Absolutely dope. YBD Ops, what happened? You walked off and go ate a piece of steak and ate dinner or something? I noticed that you missed your music last night. I hope you went back to the playback on my Twitch, Facebook Live, or YouTube Live. You could go back in the playback and go watch it, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, like, ladies and gentlemen, if you are submitting your music, you gotta come to the party on time, and not only that, you gotta stay at the party. You know what I mean? Put earpods on. You know what I mean? You might be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. May have to run. I got you. I understand. But damn. And then, first come, first serve. I have no order. Whoever submits, they on the list. Bam, 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 bam. I don't give no specialty to nobody except for the priorities, because they're the ones that, got the priority. That's what that is with that. But YBD Ops, that joint we played last night, we was running through it, man. We was running through it. Nah. I ain't rerunning no joints right now. You know what I mean? This is a blog right here. Da Vinci was popping. This is a vlog. Excuse me, a vlog. Good afternoon, Wendy. How you doing? Ty Nitty, happy birthday. Yeah, you know what it is, family. Pito Longo in the building. I see you, family. Spinal Curve got a joint on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday we'll be on at 12 p.m. Yeah, special time 12 p.m. You know what I mean? Because, I got a lot of things to do. So 12 p.m. we're about to go shut it down for New Music Radio on Saturday. All right. So to all my wrestling fans out there, and I want to talk to the creators, the content creators, man, because I know y'all was shaking in your boots. I know y'all was scared. Let me give you my Epps gem advice. All you content creators that love wrestling and y'all was doing reactions and y'all was posting it, hurry up and get rid of it. Hurry up and get rid of it, because, man, the copyrights is on their way. WWE is not playing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what type of meeting they had that there was like, yo, we need to take off these content creators that's doing reactions. And, in my eyes, I thought that was great. I thought the fan was engaging with the wrestling culture, you know what I mean? And I thought that was absolutely great. I'm not too sure what was the discussion about, or what was the concern about, wrestling fan content creators doing reactions and posting it on their Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, whatever. And, I guess, the copyrights are coming down because, I guess it's no different from music. You know what I mean? You can't post up stuff that belongs to another company or business, or, you know what I mean? So, That's what that is about. I think the other wrestling corporation, AEW, I don't think they tripping about that. So, that type of reaction and content creators may just start shifting towards AEW. So I'm not too sure if that was a great decision by WWF, but business wise, I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So if you are a WWE fan, content creator, and you out there on your Instagram putting up reactions, you got reactions of WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, whatever, Raw, SmackDown, go take it down. Take all of it down, because you don't want to be jammed up with a copyright situation from a big corporation like that. All right, so I just want to give you that gem, because they cracking down. They are cracking down. All right, word up. What's up? Am I the only one that watched WWE wrestling over here? Do I sound like a fool? No, I love wrestling. I love wrestling. I don't. Yeah. Da Vinci, you already know it's all about the money. Yeah. 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 I think Vince McMahon would have been like, I don't care. Let them ride out. Let them do it. But I think them new boys, TKO, they trying to make every cent, every dollar. Uh-huh. And it seems like a lot of people are not happy with Triple H and the way he's telling these stories and not following through the stories. Yeah, so I don't know. I gotta look into that more and see what's going on with that. Stagger Mill was popping. Yeah, man. What else is going on in this world? Well, before I go into that, I also want to ask everybody, were you once upon a time a bad person and God took you out the streets? God found a way to take you out the streets? Were you that one bad person that was doing, man, I don't know if it was stealing, sticking up, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. But were you once upon a time that person and God finally took you out the street? Are you that person? Leave it in the comment box. That's all right. And when you do it, put amen after it, because God got your back. God has your back. Took you out of there. You know what I mean? Yeah, because if you would have stayed in there or stayed out in the streets, it could have been a major problem. A big time major problem. All right, so yeah. Nessa, you don't know the difference between MMA and WWE? Are you serious? We're going to ignore that, Nessa. All right? We're going to ignore that. Nah, I don't blame you. You know what I mean? You're a beautiful, successful woman that, you have a great job and you deal with, kids and other stuff. You know what I mean? So I get it, There you go, DiBiase. Thank you. One is wrestling and the other, wrestling is WWE and MMA is combat fighting. Yeah. WWE is more entertainment. You know what I mean? As the Latinos would say, or the Latinas would say, it will be our novela. The WWE is our novela, our soap opera. Yes. MMA is that real deal. I'm going to mess you up and I'm going to put you down and I'm going to, win this fight. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. There ain't nothing fake about WWE. All that hitting you with a chair and some of that stuff is definitely real, man. All right? So. Okay, let me just get out this wrestling MMA stuff because some of the females here are like, I don't know what he's talking about it. But if you go ahead and see The Rock in his tights, you're probably like, ooh, right? Yeah, whatever. All right. Claudia K in the building was popping. I see you. Laced by Steph was good. Dada the mayor in the building was popping. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question. You ever had a good friend, possibly a great friend, that turned into a piece of shit? Man, how do you do that? How do you? Once upon a time, you was a great friend, a good friend. Like, you know what I mean? Possibly looked up to you, whatever. And then you turn into this piece of crap. How do you do that? You ever met somebody like that? Like they're just a great person. And now they just become this scum of the earth, the bottom of the barrel type of scum. Like, you ever met a person like that? Oh man, I met a couple people like that. Oh man. How do you deal with stuff like that? Of course, we just move away and we just, you know what I mean? But is that part of healing? Like, damn, man, that was my dog. That was my girl. That was my boy. Well, damn, what happened? Tatiana, shit is wild. Well, Cloak the Scribe official was popping, family. People let life and situation change their character for the worse. Yeah. Mainly money. I've seen it happen plenty of time. Money, jealousy, envy. But this is, Wendy, you hit it on the money. This is the absolute good time for you to clean the circle. Clean your circle, man. You know what I mean? Clean your circle. Maker Films was popping. Money definitely changes cats. Man. Where do you go wrong with money? With another individual or your so-called friend? Where do you go wrong with money? Is it that you don't know how to do your math? Or do you get greedy and you feel entitled to get more than you're supposed to? Because at the end of the day, you split it down the middle. There should be no arguments after that. You split it down the middle. There should be no argument than that. After that, excuse me. Tito, what up, man? Chef kept in the building, was popping. People think money fixes everything. No. Money is a piece of paper. Money is a piece of paper. Cloak, that's definitely me. I stay solid even though some things go salty with me and another individual. And I said it the other day. I promise you, if you look at the situation between me and somebody that I don't get along with, I promise you, go ask them, what was it that you and Epps, what happened that it fell off, that you guys are not friends? And you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh on their side. Because I'm a DJ that's out here getting it, making people feel good, pleasing people. I love to make people, help people and all that. And doing somebody dirty is not in my nature. Like, I don't wake up in the morning and say, yo, you know what, man, I'm about to go mess with this guy's girl. I'm about to go scream at this guy instead of go having a decent conversation. I don't wake up in the morning and say, yo, I'm about to go destroy this girl's life. That's not me. But unfortunately, there are people like that. Unfortunately. Wendy, you're a fool. Wendy, you're a fool. Yeah, like that situation with Young Ma and Sean Mack. I'm not saying she woke up that morning and saying I'm gonna go destroy Sean Mack's character or whatever DJ that was in that booth, but she was saucy enough in that VIP to say, you know what, I'm gonna go to the DJ booth and get on the mic and say that. That type of individuals, stay away from them. Nah, seriously. There was a point in that VIP, she said in her mind, let me get that microphone. Let me tell the DJ something about himself in front of all these people. Stay away from those type of people, man. Stay away from those type of people. Duncan J was popping. Stay away from those type of people that have intentions. Keyword, intentions. I didn't want to go back to it or stay on top of it, but Tatiana, let me help you out. The other day, a club in Miami, some promoters from Chicago came into Miami and did a party, da 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 da. And they brought their Chicago DJ, which is my boy Sean Mack, heavy hitter, big up to my boy. And, sitting and hosting that party was a Miami artist named Young Miami from City Girls. And I guess Sean Mack was doing his thing, how he does his thing when he does his thing. But I guess my Young Miami wasn't feeling the music he was playing. She was hosting the party. She was paid to host the party. And she got on the mic. She grabbed the mic and got on the mic in front of the crowd and say, hey, I'm not feeling this old music you playing and this and this and this. Just completely diss the DJ in front of everybody. You know what I mean? And this is where everybody was saying, respect the DJ. This shouldn't have ever happened. And the next day she, what is it? Publicly? She made an publicly apology. what was it? Yo, listen, man. She made an apology the next day, and everybody, including every DJ in the world, noticed that apology was not authentic. It wasn't genuine. It wasn't real. And honestly, I think she just messed up her career. Really. I think no DJ care to play her music ever again. They don't care. She read a script. She possibly did and couldn't read the word publicly or generally. So that was yes. Uh MB Express was popping. That was an embarrassing damage done to her career. Just because she felt entitled. She felt like she could get up and go intentionally destroy somebody's. You know what I mean? If you look at the older generation, we know the real friendship is because of a lot of people still have the friends. Like this generation change friends like dirty draws. You're absolutely right, man. Like I can't go out there and go hang out with the new generation. I can't do it. That's why I enjoy doing my own party. My own party, which happens to be most of the time throwback parties, you know what I mean? Rock the bell parties, you know what I mean? Because why? It's a family affair. It's almost a family reunion. It's a great party where everybody, including the security guards, are happy. Hey, how you doing? You having a great time? Instead of a security guard there with a ski mask like this. So, you know, that's why I like to do my own parties. Now, if I get booked for those parties, I have to keep my guard up. I have to watch out. I have to look at everything. I have to read the crowd. You know what I mean? I got to see, you know what I mean? Keep my mic to me. Nobody ain't touching my mic. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's how that works for me. Well, Tatiana, as the years are going by, we're getting older, and the young generation is getting more younger. I don't know. It is what it is, man. A lot of respect and morals. out the window. That's it. Respect and moral. A lot of people don't know about respect and morals. Thank God my kids know respect. They know morals. They know how to say hello. They know how to say thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah, a little Dominican could come out of their side. A little Haitian could come out of their sides. But, we ain't teaching them how to be punks either. But moral and respect. That's it. And some of these people, yeah, I say people, not just kids, grown up too. I see them on Instagram, you know what I mean, fighting at a cruise. Like, they don't got no morals, no respect. That's what it all boils down to. DJ Blast was popping. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be back here tonight with some new music for New Music Radio, man. So if you want to pop up and put on your headphones, your earpods, if you want to just sip on some wine and just listen to some new music, yeah. Tonight, 10 p.m., you are more than welcome. DiBiase, you're a fool. Yeah, 10 o'clock tonight, New Music Radio. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have fun. We're going to play them. All right? So pull up on me and let's have some fun. I hope you have a great day. And don't forget tomorrow, New Music Radio, special time, tomorrow, Friday at 12 o'clock. And then repeat again at 10 o'clock. All right, man? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to have a blessed day. Hit that follow button if you're not following me, all right? All right? All right, cool. Have a good day. Peace.
I will be with the fire, baby.